Snow doesn't melt in Texas. That sounds like it'll be a good one.
Well, I'm almost a month late on this one, but this is probably the most outright, blatant, ridiculous lie I've seen in the media, to the point where I just laughed. I can understand the brainwashing and mind control through psychological warfare, but this is like the media telling you the sky isn't blue all day, every day, and expecting you not to go outside and look up. Here's why snow turns black if you burn it. By Lizzie Rosenberg. Who is this? Oh, what a lovely young lady. Maybe if...
No way. No way. Okay, this is an old one. So... this has gone on for so long. I remember this was a thing in the early, 2000s, where crazy wackos who aren't used to snow, sometimes it snows in, warmer areas of the US, like Texas, and there's, weird conspiracy theorists, and what somebody did was they put a lighter underneath snow, and they were like, oh my god, it's not melting and it's turning black. And they thought it was some kind of plastic, and it was some weird government weather experiment or something. If you put a significant enough heat under snow, it will melt. The reason it turns black is because of essentially soot, the lighter fluid burning. I think Frank actually believes in that weird meme where, let me see if I can find the video. Snow burns. Let's see. Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, plastic snow in Colorado.
Look, it's a regular spring snowstorm here in Colorado, guys. Here, so that you don't think there's any hocus pocus going on. This is not normal snow, guys. Look, it's turning black. It's not
this is what they're...
water.
So this is what Frank is talking about. There's crazy wackos who think the US government is conducting some strange experiment where it's fake snow or something. Yeah, so what's going on here is that it's just soot. It's the burning from the actual lighter fluid. It's making it turn black. And it sounds like Frank actually believes in the weird...
Hey man, what?
I think I'll...
she stuck those mitts up above Texas, she would have blocked that snowstorm. On a serious note, since you're based in New York, I would love to buy you dinner sometime, although I'm probably half a foot too short for your standards. A year in quarantine.
Whoa, this is some incel shit.
Science experiments. Some of us have been making sourdough bread. Others have been creating homemade slime. And with the never-ending snow that's hit much of the US, a handful of us are burning snow. While one would probably think the snow simply melts, many have noticed that holding a lighter underneath a snowball sometimes turns the
Dodo, come back.
snow black. Okay, so they're claiming that snow turns black when you melt it because the butane from the lighter creates soot on the snow surface. But apparently, the lighters and snow in New York are different.
In Texas, they say snow doesn't melt when you put a lighter to it. But here in New York, we actually have real snow.
God.
So when you put a lighter to the snow, it's...
Whoa, this is fucking crazy. Yeah, dude, so it's just a different lighter, dude. That's it. If you get a specific type of lighter with a type of fuel, yeah, it might produce soot. Frank is literally claiming that there's certain areas of the US that when it snows, it's fake snow. Oh my god, I don't know what to tell you.
starts melting. I don't know.
I think all the snow's gone now here, so I can't get a bunch of lighters and test this right now, but holy fucking shit, dude. Go to the dollar store, pick up like a Bic lighter, try it with that, dude.
What's in the air in Texas, what they're spraying, what's going on.
Yeah, it looks like it is turning a little black there.
But it's safe to say that New York gets some real snow.
This is so crazy and ridiculous that I can't believe
my
I'm even
God.
making a video on it. I couldn't believe I was outside in my backyard filming that a couple weeks ago. How was there not some sort of revolt in Texas? You know, the fact that
This
I
is-
physically went
He's
outside
seriously
to show that
uploading
snow
this.
melts when you put a lighter to it, you know, that there is no black soot, is like me showing you the sky is blue. It shouldn't have to be explained. You know, this is a great example of what modern science is. Half truth, half lies, to get us to think certain ways and do certain things. I wouldn't even say half truth actually, it's mostly lies at this point, but the population has been dumbed down enough to believe anything. And a lot of people were onto this, but the fact checker
Can 100% confirm Texas snow melts? Yeah. The snow goes away eventually. It's just baffling to me that Frank would seriously upload a video like this. I wonder if there's any videos where they test this sort of thing. Lighter snow test. Let's see. Snow that doesn't melt. It's a government conspiracy. Why does snow turn black when it's burned? Fake snow. Explained. It's called sublimation. Let's look at this one.
Sango.
Got a big white cock. Donate $2.
Okay, I'm gonna get some from underneath here. Obviously it has not been touched. I'm gonna compact it to a nice tight ball. But you can see that the mass is getting smaller.
Yeah, it is. So what's going on is when you heat something like this, it goes from a solid to a gas. It's called sublimation. It doesn't go from a solid to a liquid, i.e. melting. So this is actually disappearing by going into vapor. So, see, it's not melting.
But there's no liquid dripping from it.
Is it real snow, Alex? Go ahead, taste it. Go ahead, taste it. I double dog dare you, taste it. It's not yellow. Genuine Richmond snow.
So there you go. The reason it doesn't drip is because it's sublimation. It's just immediately going to a gas. Let me see. I'm just trying to find if there's different, there's different types of lighters that will make it go black versus it doesn't generate soot. How melting snow the lighter looks like in Norway.
Uh-oh.
So I'm pretty sure most people would agree Norway has real snow, even these conspiracy
I
idiots.
just saw Pastor Paul Begley trying to melt some snow.
So it looks like the same thing. Yeah, I think part of the reason why you're not seeing like the black stuff accumulate is because he's not putting the lighter underneath. Maybe that's why, or it's just different lighter fluid. Yeah, so the snow is just turning from a solid to a gas immediately. Let's see if he does it again and see if he can get black stuff. Like the soot.
No black spots, it just melts into clean water.
Let's see, New York, Georgia, fake snow. Let's see this one.
Snow that I picked, I don't think it's anything.
Not really.
Go black first. I don't see the black. Turn it so we can see the
And it
black.
smells really bad. Definitely like a.
These people are nuts, man. Let's see. Snow test. I just want to see like if somebody's actually gone through a list of lighters and used different ones to see if like certain ones generate more soot or something. Whatever, like I think we can all agree this is just stupid. Let's just watch the Frank
fact
video.
checkers. made sure to shut that down real quick. I mean, hey, those planes we see spraying trails in the sky every day are clearly just long-lasting condensation trails. Geoengineering
Yes.
is obviously something the government has only thought about. They would never do it. And the snow in Texas is definitely the same as the snow in New York. Those pictures and videos must have been photoshopped and edited. On top of that, what the hell ended up in the water supply that they had to issue a boil water notice? How much crap do they have to spray in the air to make the water table unsafe? Water used for brushing.
Yeah, so Frank, if you're getting water from an untreated source, there could be bacteria in it, and that's why you boil water. There are people from other countries who regularly have to boil water because, especially stagnant water supplies, there can be bacteria, there could be parasites in the water, and boiling it cleans it. So there's, pipes burst in Texas. Some people were using shit like rainwater or water from a local pond. If you're going to do that, you should boil it. What the hell is he talking about? The normal thing that everywhere, like everyone in the world has to deal with. A lot of tribes people have learned to boil water. Richard loves
unsafe. Water used for brushing teeth, preparing and cooking food, including washing produce, feeding babies with formula, and giving water to pets, needs to be boiled or come from water bottles. Let water boil for 2 minutes and allow it to cool before using. Unboiled water is safe for showering and bathing as long as it doesn't go into your mouth. But for children and babies, it may be safer to do a sponge bath with boiled water to ensure they don't accidentally swallow untreated water, according to the Texas Commission.
Yeah, Frank, why do you think they have these sorts of things like water purification tablets that are like loaded with iodine? They have like those survival straws where it filters out water. Why do you think that exists, you dumbass? A lot of water is not safe to drink unless it's untreated, unless it's treated some way, like by boiling.
On environmental quality. I don't know about bathing or showering in water that isn't safe to drink. I'm sure most of you remember those environment and climate videos I talked about in the context of veganism, but before you know what happened 1 year ago now, that was the main topic you couldn't really talk about. Climate change, global warming, environment. It seems really suspicious. It was monitored so closely that they don't...
How long until Frank gets sued, goes bankrupt, and blames it on the Illuminati?
I think one of the videos coming up that we're going to respond to is... I think he talks about the lawsuit in here, maybe, because Paul Saladino was suing him. I hope he gets sued by someone, somewhere, somehow. That'd be great. I think, in the long term, even if he... I don't even know if he can apply for bankruptcy or anything. He still lives with his parents, so, even if the worst thing happened to him, he lost his job and everything, and owed a bunch of money, he still lives with his parents, so it's not like he'd go homeless. So, I don't know. It would be funny. I'd like to see a lawsuit successfully launched against Frank. That'd be great. But thanks for the donation, Derek. Appreciate it.
Want any outside opinions on it, going against the echo chamber, the modern media.
Is Frank in
I've mentioned
psychosis?
so many times
Pretty much.
that the climate, the environment is going to be used to control people just like they're controlling people now. Effectively, they've been able to lock people inside their homes, caged like rats, remove almost all of their freedoms without even passing any laws. You can go out and do whatever you want. And the police, no one can do anything. It's not against the law, it's just become accepted. Just staged events and control of the media, they did that. And this was something sudden, rapid, in a blitz-like fashion, although the programming has been there most of our lives. Now, the programming for climate change, which used to be called global warming, has been even more blatant and obvious, every
Oh my
week,
God.
every month, every year. For as long as I've been alive, they've been talking about it. Many car companies now are switching over to electric. There is obvious evidence of smart city infrastructure being set up. Who's to say they're not going to do the same thing, staged events, media blitz in the context of climate to get you to live in a box, walk around, ride a bike around, remove every single one of your freedoms.
Man. Like, what is he even fucking talking about at this point? So he's like rambling about global warming. He just mentioned something about forcing you to only ride a bicycle or some shit. What? I'm not understanding.
Not let you own anything. I always think it's crazy what they can get away with lying about, but once you understand that everyone's been in this hyper negative mindset, and that removes any critical observance skills, it's pretty clear what's going on. So if you guys could please drop a like on the video, leave me a comment down below what you think, subscribe so that YouTube can...
Jesus Christ, this is getting bad.